92.3 Amp Radio.
Facebook, what up? Do it.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Facebook universe, we have a very special interview tonight, or today, or
this afternoon.
Yeah, this afternoon.
It's
with
happening
me,
right
myself,
now.
and I here on Amp Radio. You know what I mean? What's up?
See what he did there? G-Eazy in the building.
G-Eazy's here. It's Niko and, of course, Nina from the Shaboy Show. We're
What's
on the
up?
StubHub Stage right here in the Adorama Live Theatre, and we're Facebook Live-ing right now. G-Eazy joining us from the Bay.
Yeah, I'm out here.
Welcome.
to New York City, bro.
Thank you. That sounds good, man.
You said you've
That's
been
crazy.
here for a few days, getting real crazy.
Yeah, I just been recording. We came out for the Fast and Furious premiere.
Yes.
Yeah, me and Kehlani went to that, watched the movie. It was surreal. Like Vin Diesel introduced it. I was like, yo, that's really him. Like, that's crazy.
Was The Rock there, too?
I didn't see The Rock.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see The Rock. I saw Tyrese. I saw Ludacris. I just ran up on him and fanned out, you know.
What did he say to you?
That's so dope.
He showed love. He was really cool. He was like, yo, man, I see you, man. Like, keep doing good things, man. Like, you're killing it. Watched the whole movie. The song is in, like, the last scene.
Yeah.
And there's,
the
like,
money
this
shot.
Simba scene. Yeah, there's this Simba scene where, like, Vin Diesel holds, like, not to, like, ruin the whole thing, but, like, he, like, holds his, like, baby up. You know what I'm saying? Literally, like, Simba. And the song comes on, and I just looked at Kehlani, and I was like, I had chills. You know, it was really special. Like, you know, that's such a big franchise, such a big
Yeah.
moment, like such a big opportunity to, you know, to do a song for the soundtrack, but to have like the lead single at that, like whatever. It was dope, man. I felt it, you know.
For sure. That's
It's cool.
definitely a huge moment. And then thinking back, though, leading up to that point, right? What were you doing when you found out you were going to have a song on the Fate of the Furious soundtrack?
I was working. Yeah. I've been at my house like the last 4 months. I bought a house in Hollywood, and I put a studio in it. And
Nice.
I've just been in there. Pardon me, I have kind of a lisp. I put these diamonds in my teeth, and I just, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, is
When you
that
get a
what
new
that
grill,
is?
you can't
Grills
really
are
talk with
heavy
it,
right
so,
now.
Blinding me right
Yeah.
now.
You
you
poor
gotta see
thing.
the when you put your phone on the flashlight and you just watch these diamonds dance. It's crazy.
You know you do that, too.
Yeah, no, I was home working, and they sent it to me. And I mean, anything with Kehlani is like a no-brainer. Like, that's literally my sister. So, like, you know, anything she asked me to do or anything with her or whatever, that's just like, that's a layup. Like,
Yo, did you fall
one of my
right
best
off
friends.
your chair and like bust? Because it's a crazy thing to be a part of this franchise.
yeah.
Like, let's take "See You Again," Danza Kuduro. These songs
Yeah.
are legendary, and of course,
huge
Yeah.
records. Yeah. I mean, I felt definitely humbled
yeah,
that they would call my number, you
That's
know,
dope.
and they would hit me for it. But it was one of those things that just made sense. And it was like, you know, the song is about celebrating this, you know, the good life, this moment of achievement, of family, of friendship, of like, you know, this we did it together and we've made it this far.
Mhm.
And Kehlani literally, like, you know, I've known her forever. We come from the same city, like literally. So, you know, I brought her on her first tour. Like, we were on the road. Like, we watched the whole thing go, and we've had that same ambition. So, you know, to take it as far as we've taken it, and to, you know, to make these dreams become real. You know, it's like, it's the stuff that makes you cry. It's the stuff that gives you chills. You know, it's special.
You have to take that all in. You know, you have to like enjoy those moments so you can get ready for the next ones, especially with the fact that you've been working on your new album, the music that you were
Yeah.
talking about. You've been recording like every
like
night
what you did
here.
there. So, ladies and gentlemen,
that was a nice transition.
coming soon to Tower Records near you.
Not even like that. I'm trying to get into the story we were
yeah.
talking about before we even went on the air. Remember,
Yeah.
he was just telling us
You
about
telling us
Yeah.
about the studio?
Nah, I just been in there every night.
Are you working with Just Blaze?
Yeah, I was with Just Blaze last night and the night before, and that was just crazy for me. Like, being such a Jay-Z fan, and such a, like, Black Album is like one of my favorite albums of all time. And like, he played me some beats that felt like they were from a hard drive, from like, you know what I'm saying, like those sessions.
Early work.
Like, yeah, just getting to work with legends. Like, I talked to Q-Tip on the phone last night, and I was just tripping out. Like, Yeah, I just been working on this album, trying to make it everything it can be. I've been every single night just working, and yeah.
Talking to all of these legends and having those types of phones conversations, what's that one little bit of advice that somebody's given you so far that you think about like every day?
Snoop told me to always stay
High.
That's what he told my mom.
Okay.
Yeah, they blaze up. She could smoke him under the table. Nah, just always stay humble and just, like no matter where this takes you, and I always think about that, like, just be a good person.
Yeah.
And just be gracious, and just like appreciate the blessings that come your way and just work hard for them and, always stay humble and just,
Let's talk about some more of the heat that's on this Fate of the Furious soundtrack. Some of the other artists that you're surrounded by. Quavo, Migos, he's in Migos. Post Malone,
Thanks.
Lil Yachty, Jeremiah, Pitbull, J Balvin. This is a soundtrack.
Yeah, no, they literally have everybody, everybody hot, everybody relevant. And, shout out Atlantic.
Yeah.
Shout out my brother Edgar. He A&R'd a lot of the album, and that's one of my best friends. Like that's my bro. He's been working on my album with me too. And they know how to do it. They did the Suicide Squad too.
Yeah.
And I was on there with Grace, with the You Don't Own Me. They placed that on that soundtrack.
Were you at that premiere?
I was at that premiere.
I saw you there.
Yeah.
I was a
That's
creep.
Not creepy.
I was like, oh my God, there's G-Eazy.
Yeah.
You were talking about another time.
He
where
looks
you were,
amazing.
Where you were creeping on GEazy too when you were at his concert last year.
Yo, I went
He's
to your
a
show
little
at the
bit of a creep.
Barclays Center. That was the craziest experience of my life.
That was a special night, man.
I went
That
with
was-
my boy Kirill.
Yeah.
Who
Oh,
did
Kirill.
some of the photography.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he's a legend.
Legend.
Shouts out to Kirill.
I stood backstage
Yeah.
for about 25 minutes talking to DMX about
Yeah.
God and life.
Yeah, DMX talked to a lot of people about God and life.
He
When
was
he met
like-
my mom, he just burst into tears, apparently.
He did.
And they hugged each other.
He's a beautiful soul.
Yeah, and then he just downed a bottle of Hennessy. DMX is one of the most legendary people I've ever had the pleasure of, like, shaking hands with and meeting. You know what I'm saying? And I just told him thank you. Like, he let me bring him out at that show and just,
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying, just getting to share the stage with these people, like, work with these people, like, you know what I'm saying, heroes that I've grown up listening to.
Absolutely.
And, it's incredible, man. A lot of times I have to pinch myself. A lot of times feels like surreal,
Yeah.
Like, did I just, like, die and this is all a dream? Or, like,
You
what is
did
going on? You know what I'm
it.
saying? It's good. But at the same time, everything is relative. And I look ahead of, like, where I want to take it and where I want to keep going and where I want to ascend to. And there's always another place to take it
Always
to.
another
Kinda have
step. Yeah.
A plan. And I think it's really cool too, though, that you have your mom that's with you, which has got to be like the support that you need, especially to take it to
Yeah.
the next level. And I love how you're talking about how she was backstage, how she met DMX, all of that stuff. So your mom gets to meet a lot of the people that you do, and you're on tour. And I don't know if
Yeah.
your mom's anything like mine, but when she meets somebody that she thinks is like a good person, man, you should hang out with that person more. Has she
Yeah.
had an encounter where she's like, hey, I think you should hang out with this person more, or you should talk
She-
to them more?
She's good friends with A$AP Rocky. Every time I see
That's
Rocky,
the
he's
greatest
like,
thing.
he's like, how's our mom doing? You know, that's my mom too. She just likes to smoke with him, and they talk about music. And
That's exactly what my
she'll
mom
tell
does
him, like,
with
you know
A$AP
what, your new
Rocky.
album, I think it was okay, but you could have went further in this da-da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da-da, and giving him a whole critique and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, okay, Mom, I'm going to do better next time.
That's momly advice right
Yeah.
there.
No, I think
Nah,
that's
she's
cool.
solid.
That's really, really cool. Does she get mad at you for anything now? Like, does she still, like, play that mom role, like, really keep you in line? Like, is there one thing she just doesn't want you to do that drives her crazy?
She wants me to wear condoms. She asked me to do that. Nah, my mom, like, literally, like, she's my homie. Like,
Yeah.
I love my mom to death, and she's my motivation. I moved her out to New Orleans where my little brother lives, and I got her a spot out there, and that was one of the, like, biggest moments of my life is, like, getting her own spot, and
That's
she
cool.
said when she walked in it for the first time, she just danced alone, and she cried, and she was like, it's mine. Like, this is my space.
That.
And, yeah, that was, it meant a lot, yeah.
Oh, I love that story. That's really, really good.
That was beautiful. That's all the time we
So
have
guys,
for today.
anyways.
No, it was beautiful. I think it's cool that she gets to
I
celebrate
wish I
with
could
you.
do that for my parents, man, because my father's an immigrant, and he doesn't have $1 billion in the bank, and if I could like buy him a house one day, that would be so dope.
Well, you need to start.
And then he will
working
Greek
on-
dance
you need
when
to
he walks through the house.
My
start
mom
working
has
on
some
your
funny
musical
dance
ability.
moves, man. She, I don't know what she's doing, but the probably the best moment ever was so Mac Dre is the biggest hero where I'm from. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. His mother, I've become kind of close with. She's a really special person, and she reminds me a lot of my mom. She has a special spirit, and I brought her and my mom out at a show in the Bay, and they danced together to a Mac Dre song. And I don't know what my mom was doing, but she was feeling it. She was like, hey. It was cool. It was really special, like watching, those two, and they're like best friends now. So
That's the life of the party. You got
That's
to take
dope.
mom on tour all the time.
Absolutely.
she would like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about performances. You got a lot of festivals coming up
Yep.
that you're rocking, especially in Europe. You're hitting like the European festival scene.
Yeah, we're doing all of Europe. I love it over there, man. We just got back from South America. We did Lollapalooza and Brazil.
What's that like?
Chile. It was beautiful down there.
Hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah, it was a lot of people, and it was crazy to me because the language barrier is like, you guys don't even really fully speak English, but you feel the music, and that's what I believe is like music brings people together. It's the universal language, and just being down there was an incredible experience. We're doing Europe again. I'm doing this festival. It's where Woodstock used to be,
Yeah.
and I'm really excited about this just because of that. You know what I'm saying? The location of it, but I'm headlining Friday, and LCD Sound System is headlining Saturday, and Major Lazer is headlining Sunday. So it looks like GEazy. It's really tight, man. I'm excited.
You got to keep all those flyers and plaster it all over a
Hell
wall.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
it is about bringing everybody together. And the music festival season is about to kick off big. And we were just thinking if we played a little game with you and you were to throw your own music festival, call it like G-Eazy Fest or something.
Bay to the universe.
Bay to
Bay
the
to the universe.
universe.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. This is probably already an idea you've been working on.
Yeah, something like that.
It's in the works.
Okay. Well, if you were to do that this year
Yeah.
and you had to pick three other artists to headline with you,
To headline with me.
who would they be?
Oh, wow.
Some of your favorite artists.
Some of my favorite artists. Radiohead. I mean, I think that's like, they're incredible live. Like, they sound like amazing. Kendrick, I'm really excited to see him at Coachella. And let me think. LCD Sound System, I'm a really big fan of them.
That would be amazing. I want to
And
go to
Young
the
Gerald
show.
headlining Wednesday.
All right, so now what would the proper attire be for a GEazy festival?
What would the proper attire be?
What
for
would
a
people be
festival?
wearing?
Because at Coachella, everybody's got those flowers on.
Yeah, Coachella, it's so funny. It's like
Feathers and
literally a
flowers.
uniform. Like, I wonder what girls think when they pack their like little like blue jean shorts with the like flower crown or like the floopy black hat.
Oh,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? With the like,
I'll tell
it's
you.
literally like, it's a cliche, you know what I mean?
It is, but we planned weeks in
Cliche.
advance. I did. Me and my girls, when we hit
Yeah.
Coachella, we all had to organize our little headpieces appropriately. It was pretty fun.
I mean, at festivals, it's really just about, just having fun, man. Just being out there, just experiencing the music. I remember one time, the first time I went to Coachella, I wore some Bread 4s, and they were thrashed. The dust,
Yeah.
the dirt just totally ruined them, man. I was like, sheesh. Some
Nina,
of my
those are
favorite shoes were gone.
Jordans.
I am fully aware.
Jordan-
Thank you
Jordan.
very much.
Those are Air Jordans.
Thanks, guys.
Air Jordans.
I know.
All right, so what's next for GEazy? Where what you got? When's the album coming out? When's
It's
Facebook?
taking over the world. The same thing we do every night, Pinky.
Ah.
Yeah, the album's coming. It's almost there. I mean, it's this thing is like knowing when it's done, and it's never done. So it's when to walk away from it. This album is my life's work. It's like, I'm putting my all into it, literally. I have no distractions, nothing else besides this. It's like, it's my existence. And it's the best music I've ever made. I feel really good about it. We've made like over 60 songs. It's like, we have too
Wow.
much. It's going to be a big battle to like try to, narrow it down to
that's the best
that
problem to
conversation,
have.
that meeting to say like, no, this song has to be on the album.
Yeah.
No, this song has to be on the album. Okay, it's a 39 song album. What are we doing, man? Like, I'm excited.
Well,
So
good
it's
luck,
coming
man.
soon.
We're looking
so
forward to it.
Hell yeah.
Obviously, Good Life. It's out there right now. The movie is premiering on Friday. Fate of the Furious, the 8th installment of the Fast and Furious franchise, and GEazy Kehlani's on it, on the soundtrack. So check it out.
Base to the universe. Yada what I mean.
Yada I mean. It's Niko, Nina,
Hi.
GEazy. Thank you, Facebook, for joining us today on the StubHub Stage in the Adorama Live Theatre. We will see you later.